Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I'm here. Sorry for being a little bit late. I see the stream is already chatting and chatting and chatting. Let me get caught up here. First, as Christ Rider, welcome. Thank you for joining. Merry Christmas, of course. Evil Ink Pin is second. Hello. Dream Cartographer says, yo. Third place. All right. I'm glad you guys like the music. Yeah, something about chocolate milk. Oh no, Dream Cartographer's nuts! Oh no. Okay. Oh no. 4 ads for Dream Cartographer. I will catch up in a moment, okay? I will wait for Dream Cartographer to come back. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully, Dream Cartographer is back soon. Okay. I see that we are redeeming things for the box. What is this? Streaks? Dream Cartographer got 350 plus wisps for watch streak reached. That's interesting. I never saw that before. Evil Inkpen also got watch streaks. Is this new? Because I haven't seen this before. And Christ Rider has already redeemed a gift for the chat. Thank you. We will get to that in a moment. I do see Christ Rider also has an update. Came last night. Grandma is now home. We hope improvements come. We're still waiting and forward marching through this. She's not complaining about pain. She is glad to be home with oxygen still stable. Everything else is also good. I left her in high spirits. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that, Christ Rider. Yes, always. Prayers to you and your family. I'm glad that you are able to be with her and that she's right now, not in pain or anything. I need to get this together. So much stuff is going on right now. Dream Cartographer is finally back. Okay. Yeah, so thank you so much, Christ Rider, for joining the stream, and thank you for the update. Sounds like some good news for now. We will continue to keep you and your family in prayers always, and I'm glad that things are pretty good considering. Speaking of Christ Rider, though, I thought Christ Rider might like to see the Christmas haul that I got, because I'm ready for the Christmas theme. Like, we're in fall. I'm cozy fall. Fall, autumn. It's good. I love it. I love it. But I'm getting ready for the Christmas time. And I think it will be quite fun to see some of the stuff that I have prepared for Christmas time. Evil Inkpin says, sending love and prayers, Christ Riders. Yes, always. So, we have some cute little sparkly ornaments. But, in addition to that kind of stuff, we have some... Those don't sound very loud. There we go. Jingle bells. We also have some roasty toasty stuff. We have the Christmas tree peeps. And we have the snowman peeps. And I'm just looking at these now that they are slit open. Oh no, I might have to take those back. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I do remember sometimes, you know, if they remember who you are, depending on what kind of condition they have, sometimes they do remember who you are. They might not remember your names, but it is nice that she remembered who you were. Yeah. But yes, always sending the prayers, love, hugs, and support your way. Always. Let's see. Evil Inkpin has redeemed Celebrate and Celebrated, and now Evil Inkpin has redeemed Roasty Toasty. So, we're not doing the Christmas yet. So we're just gonna do regular Roasty Toasty. I have also, I don't know if you guys can hear the difference, but I've tried to do some audio filtering so that you guys don't hear my loud computer fan while I'm streaming. Do you guys hear it more quiet and more calm? Kelly is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3 left, everyone. What do you mean? 3 left. 3 marshmallows left. Oh. You're saying because I have tried to limit the marshmallow roasty toasty-ness of the stream. Yeah. Wordy is becoming more epic. I'm glad that you think so. I tried to add an audio filter so that you don't keep hearing my fan, and that can be obnoxious. So hopefully this is better. I'm glad you have been good and calm. Calm and relax a bit. Okay, so I am Roasty Toasty the Marshmallow. Thank you to Evil Inkpin for redeeming Roasty Toasty. Crash Rider has also redeemed the gift for the chat. So right now, if you are in the chat and you would like a gift, please say gift in the chat. Okay. Meanwhile, I think that there was something else I was there was something else I was supposed to say or do. I really want to get a Christmas mug. A Christmas mug, so that if we do tea time, it could be Christmas mug. Oh yes, also I wanted to make the announcement that if anybody donates to my Ko-fi page while I'm on stream, fun stuff can happen. Alright, thanks so much to Evil Inkpin for redeeming this Roasty Toasty. Wait, what's going on? You better get to it or we will have Dream Cartographer send you some giant marshmallows. What do you mean? Oh, doing 20 push-ups. You're challenging Inkpen again. Alright. So, now that that's out of the way, I'm going to start the stream. Should we sprint? Let me find the sprinting wheel so that we can sprint. There it is. Okay. Oh no. Callie's challenging me now. Do 10 jumping jacks. Alright, 14 minutes. Sounds good to me. I cannot do jumping jacks at the moment. In the place where I'm at, I can just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really do anything. But I can do them after the stream. Dream Cartographer says currently doing discrete mathematics in the middle of the night. Send help. Oh no. Well, much success with the mathematics. Math is certainly not my strong suit. I know that math can be very challenging. So well done if you're doing math. Okay. Where is the room? I need to sprint in a room. Alright, let's go to the Rainforest Retreat room. Mm-hmm. 14 minutes. Okay. Now I'm going to get the clock. Sorry, I am very distracted and not very organized today. Okay. So if you guys would like to work on something, let us know what you're working on in the chat. If you are working on NaNoWriMo, Game of Tomes, whatever you're working on, let us know in the chat. If you would like to join the Discord, you can hop into the Discord and join the sprint with us. Or you can stay right where you are and go ahead and just sprint from the chat here. Once the sprint starts on the server, I will click this little button and the timer will start. Actually, no. Alright, the sprint begins. 14 minutes. I am going to turn on some music and we will get to it. What? What on earth is happening here? The music keeps stopping. Okay, let's try that again. That's so strange. I don't get it. What's happening? Okay, I'm getting very annoyed. It's not buffering. This is a native music program that is on my computer, but I keep getting an error message that says you do not have access to the file. But yet it played half of the song and then it stopped. I don't get it. That's not supposed to happen. Una's here says, what do I miss? What did I miss? You didn't really miss anything. We have 11 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters, and my music program is being annoying. That's all you missed. Also, you missed that, Eveling Pin redeemed a lot of stuff, and, Crystarter actually did a gift for the chat. I really need to get that done now. But I was trying to get the sprint started first. But I am getting confused on the player. We'll start the media player. And then let's stop the media. End task. Okay, now let's start it again and see if that works. I just restarted my computer for updates before I started streaming. I don't know why. It's being weird. Come on, I don't get it. Alright, let's try this one. Send feedback.
Where did you come from? I had this completely under control.
I got so scared. AJ is here. welcome to the stream, AJ. We are in the middle of a sprint that I cannot get any music started. I'll have to just start a new playlist or something. You know what I need to do? I need to find all these songs. I gotta find all these songs and put them in a folder. And I'm doing this while the sprint is going because it's very annoying. Even if it's good to have a quiet sprint sometimes, I'm just annoyed at the fact that this is happening. Okay. Alright, let's catch up on the chat. Evil Ink Pen says, Chapter 1 is completed. Working on Chapter 2. Congrats! Oh. Let's see. Giving marshmallows as a prize. Yes, we are always praying. 7:27 on the sprinting clock for all you sprinters out there. I'm about to play that again so I can see what exactly it says. Okay. I submitted an error bug. Haha. Okay. Dignified marshmallows and tuxedos is an interesting redeem, AJ. We will see what happens. What? Sends Evil Inkfin to outer space in a rocket to the planet Mars, and Dream Cartographer is going with you, says Kelly. Dream Cartographer says, why are you punishing me too? What? Ah, my Kofi is making announcements automatically. I did not know. But if you do donate to my Ko-fi page while the stream is going, something cool will happen. So 4:10 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. And I have not done anything. I haven't done sprinting. Because I've been trying to get this stuff together. Okay. Three minutes, 16 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I'm just trying to grab all these songs and put them in a folder so it can be easier to add them instead of adding them from various locations all around. I have to track them down. I have to copy them to a single folder. 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. What? I can't open the properties either? That's so weird. I don't like this. Okay. Autumn is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. We have 50 seconds left in the sprint, and I have not been able to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go try to find that. This is probably the reason why it's cutting up, because alright, copy them all over there. Good. Time's up! How did you all do with that sprint? I did not do well at all. I did copy a lot of songs over into the soundtrack so that I can have music for the next sprint. But other than that, I did not manage to do anything. What about you guys? What did you all manage to do for that sprint? Okay. I feel like this is good. I think I got all the songs almost, at least. So I can delete this playlist. I'm going to delete these playlists and make a new playlist. And I'm going to open a folder. There it is. Okay. Okay. I think that I'm good. So next sprint we can have music. All right. Sorry for being absent from the stream, even though I'm right here. I was not really paying much attention. Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. If you're just now joining us, we were doing a sprint. I did not get any words done. Would you guys like to do another sprint? If so, we can, because guess what? It is 10:45 in my time zone, and I need to get some words before midnight. I always try to write every single day for Nano. I don't usually make par, but I at least write every day. At least I try. So we're going to try to do that now. I'm going to try to start another sprint. I did not join the sprint in my server, so Sprinto says, that's all, folks. Great job. Congrats. No one joined. So we're going to see what we're going to do this time. Hey, it's 20 minutes. That's quite a good one, I think. Here's another thing. I need to see if sometimes I feel like the audio for the desktop that you guys hear is too low. I'm going to turn it up a bit. If it's too loud, let me know. Okay, so we are going to do 20 minutes sprint. And I'm going to go ahead and try to do some unofficial Mapvember for my writing. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a challenge that I started on World Anvil. They did Mapvember the last few years, but they did not do it this year, and I decided to do it. So if you would like to participate, you can either write about a place, draw a place, make a map of a place, and that's it. So we're starting the sprint for 20 minutes in the server. If you would like to join our Discord, feel free to click the link in the chat. If not, you can sprint from right where you are. Callie, who is that? Callie has redeemed switch hats. How's about this one? All right. Hopefully you like this hat here. It looks quite interesting. I'm too high for you to see it, but there we go. How many hats do I have? Many. I am a woman of many hats, and I also have actual physical hats. A lot of physical hats. And I have a lot of proverbial hats. The sprint begins! Let's go! Now, I will join with... How many words is in this document? How many words are in this document? Takes too long to load. There it goes. 613 are currently in the document, so I'm going to join with 613. Hopefully we can get a lot of sprinting done. What is my favorite hat? I don't know if I have one. I have so many hats, and I love hats so much. I love a lot of hats. All right, the music has started. Please let me know if the music is too loud or too low. Okay? And I am going to start sprinting and writing. Okay. Ah, Drinker Dogger says, this song sounds cool. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. If you didn't know, I compose all these songs. So yeah, this was a special one. I was quite proud of this one. It does sound quite retro. It was actually composed for the Spooktober. Only the Haunting Nightmares. Yes. Una says there is an expression with hats to mention multiple abilities or jobs. That is right. And please do let me know if the music is too loud. Yes. So there's something to say. You are a man of many hats or a woman of many hats or a person of many hats. That just basically means you're wearing a lot of hats as an expression to say all the stuff you're doing. So I love actual hats, but I also have a lot of responsibilities, jobs, and talents, I guess. So it both ways works. You didn't remember it when you were reading The Hidden Blade. That sounds interesting. Now some things make sense. Oh, I like when I figure out something in retrospect and I'm like, hey, oh, that's what that meant. Cool. Autumn has redeemed. Read notes from the box. I'm going to have to read some notes from the box. Okay. We also have a Roasty Toasty. Okay. So what we're gonna do is okay. Whoa, what's happening? Okay. I see we have read notes from the box, we have Roasty Toasty, we have another Roasty Toasty, and then we have a switch hats. So I'm gonna switch hats, okay? There we go. A nice hat for outside in the autumn camping, I guess. There we go. Oh no. Evil Inkpin has already redeemed another switch hats. Okay. Okay, now I have my other pilot hat on in a different color. Wait, is there another switch hats? Are you challenging me? Yes. Aren't you worried that Callie and Evil Inkpin had met? Yes. It is quite something. But I believe this means I have to switch hats one more time. What I'm gonna do this time is take that hat off. I'm going to put another flower because Uncle Tobin said that flowers count as hats. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Okay, so let's read the notes from the box. Steak and eggs. Evil ink pen. All right. By Grabthor's hammer. Grabthar's hammer. What a savings, AJ. All right.
I'm better off working alone, thank you very much.
Well, thank you for redeeming read notes from the box. And yeah, there are way more notes, and I'm going to print them out. I'm trying to get things together. It's a lot. I've been quite busy. And I'm trying to make these streams better for you guys. So, now we have a roasty toasty. So, there we go. Mm. 11 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Two roasty toasties? Real Salties is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream.
What took you so long?
Ah, I'm being rated. Who is it? Thank you so much. E to the Liz. Raid to the Liz, says everybody.
Obligatory
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following the stream. Welcome, 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 Raid to the Liz. How are you guys? Tea for later if I hadn't. You don't know if I had too many marshmallows. I'm going to shout out Raid to the Liz. I mean, E to the Liz. I like the raid call. Raid to the Liz is so fun. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. How was your stream? All right, and I'm going to use a Twitch command. Everybody follow E to the Liz. Happy Nano! Yes! It was good, fun, and productive. That's awesome! I'm so glad. Ah! Bird Inferno says evil! Are you evil or are you saying something about evil ink pen? Do you know evil ink pen? How are the words going for me? Well, they were going pretty well, but everybody started to disrupt me so I can do other stuff. We are currently supposed to be sprinting. We have 9 minutes left on the clock, but I have to roast marshmallows. Bird and Ink are besties. Oh, nice. I'm glad you guys got together here then. Yes, you're buddies. I see. All right, thanks so much. 6 minutes on the clock, says Crash Rider. Huh. Not quite. Not yet. It's 8:30 on the clock. That's a fun break idea from writing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So, who redeemed a tea time? Okay. I think it was Una who redeemed tea time. We are getting the kettle on. All right. It's okay, Christ Rider. You're fine. The clock is kind of wonky here anyway, and so much stuff happened to disrupt the stream. So, the tea kettle always surprises me when it starts heating up. It sounds weird. Now there's 6 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Alright. I think that somebody said that I was owed 2 marshmallows as opposed to 1. Oh, you just saw the marshmallow. Yes, so basically, one of the redeems is to make me roast a marshmallow. It's called Roasty Toasty. I said that I was going to make it more expensive, and I said I was going to limit them. But people have been buying them anyway. And making me roast too many marshmallows. I really need some more water. My water is gone. But Una has redeemed for me to drink some tea, so maybe that would help. Speaking of tea, I know that Christ Rider loves Christmas so much. So, I do have the Christmas tea flavors. And you guys can check those out as well. Kelly has redeemed. Celebrate! Woohoo! Okay. Nice and roasty toasty. Ha ha ha! Atanchi is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. 5 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there who are still sprinting.
Right, get this then.
Una says you can switch tea to water. Well, I'm already heating it up now, so I might as well do tea. Just don't tell Evil Inkpin. Yes, Evil Inkpin says that water is their mortal enemy. Alright. Let's see. Randomness. Okay? So. I have my Christmas haul bags over here, but I realized that while I was at the store, I grabbed this. And you might not be able to see what it is, but it is sweet chili sauce. It is Thai authentic sweet chili sauce. And I love this sauce so much. I put it on ramen. It's good also just to dip like nuggets or something in. This was so, when I saw it at the store, I was like, let me try that. Now I love it. So that's randomness for you. I don't know why it was in the box of my Christmas haul that I was going to show you guys. But it was, so randomness. 338 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. For those of you who don't know, I'm getting together my Christmas stuff because as you see right now, Autumn Aesthetic, which is actually the name of a chat member. I love that username, by the way. But I have the Autumn Aesthetic going on here in my stream. But soon there will be a Christmas theme going on. So I have the stuff ready for it, but I don't want to change too early. We have to wait at least until after Thanksgiving, of course. 3 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I think I'm going to try to start sprinting for the last 3 minutes of the sprint. Atanchi says, in my fam, we wait until my B-day is over. Well, when's your B-day, Atanchi? Isn't that, what's that word? Spicy? Yes, it's a little bit spicy, but it's sweet and spicy. It tastes really good to me. Midnight on Thanksgiving is my limit, says Christ Rider. Donji says, after Thanksgiving. Yes. I don't know if you can hear it, but the kettle is really loud. You're not hearing the kettle? Yes. So you probably stopped hearing the kettle also because of the filter I put on my microphone. So I put an audio filter so that it doesn't sound too loud and like you don't hear my computer fan and stuff going. I'm trying to do better with the streams. I don't know. Hopefully it's working. You can hear the keyboard though. Okay, that's good. Ah, the Ko-Fi stream bot has dropped in the chat again. I did not tell it to do that, but if you guys donate to my Ko-Fi page while I'm on stream, some cool things can happen. So, all your support is appreciated. Thank you so much. And, yeah, if you want to click the link and donate, you can. Ah, and time is up. The sprint is over. I got 711 words. I mean, not in total. That's the total words that were on the document. That is not at all how many I got. I only got 98 new words. That's better than nothing, I suppose. I will go ahead and report those. Oh no, Una says, for some reason my Focusrite's keyboard doesn't sound right anymore. What do you mean? Oh nice! Dream Cartographer has redeemed... Ooh. The steam is coming from the kettle now. Okay. Dream Cartographer has redeemed read my work, please. Will DM the first chapter of her novel. Great. Oh no, Una says, I don't know what was updated and now I can't hear my thoughts turning into written words. It's a writing app. Oh wow, that's interesting. Please also, guys, let me know if the music is too loud. I try to make it the music not too loud, but if it is too loud, let me know, please. I would like to fix it. And what kind of writing app is it? It's called Focus Writer's Keyboard. You like For the Words? Yes, I've heard of For the Words as well. There's also somebody in my server who introduced me to, what's it called? The Most Dangerous Writing App. It's very interesting premise. But, Una, was that you that redeemed the tea? If so, which mug do you want me to use? Do you want me to use the World Anvil mug, an Escape This Podcast mug, Solve This Murder mug, a NaNoWriMo mug, a Myrtle mug, or a Ko-fi mug? What kind of mug would you like me to use? Autumn says, For the Words isn't free though. Oh man. I heard of it, but I didn't know about like the subscription or anything. Okay. What, right Ordy? Right Ordy? It's like the Most Dangerous Writing app where once you stop writing, then everything starts to delete. Well, that was a very weird one. But somebody in my server loves that app so much. And they said it helps them write. But it doesn't help certain people write, depending on how you... Oh, it's called Write or Die. I'm saying a right Hordy. I did not even notice that it's Write or Die. I get it. Yeah, that probably is. The way that the name sounds. Now that I know it's Write or Die, that sounds like... That is like the Most Dangerous Writing app. I tried to do it on stream a bit before. Okay, so Dream Cartographer has redeemed. Read my work, please. And this is the first chapter of Soul Devs. Now, the formatting is weird a bit because... Oh, I'm glad when I zoom in, it zooms the words, so that's better. Okay. It was just my annoying screen made it too small. Okay. Dream Cartographer does say there's some negative self-talk on the first page. Okay. Got it. Chapter 1. Viv slipped out of the bedroom with the stolen laptop tucked under her arm. He would have grabbed it sooner, but she dozed off at the kitchen table and ended up sleeping for an hour. For some reason, she was always so tired. Now she had minutes before Kindred woke up from his shared dream. She couldn't get caught deleting his emails, especially not one from school. How could you be so lazy? You're the worst. He's going to hate you forever. Viv squeezed her eyes shut. Not now, please. A clicking noise made Viv open her eyes. She looked down the corridor in time to see a girl closing a door behind her. Her dark skin, her eyes, her face, even her Navy school uniform and striped tie were all identical to Viv's. But, unlike Viv, only the front of her hair was braided. The rest of it stood up behind her head in a cloud of tiny curls. Viv stared at her. Joy? The girl jumped and snapped her head to the side. Once she saw Viv, she let out a sigh of relief. It's just you. What do you mean, just me? What were you doing in Kindred's study? No time to explain. Pretend you didn't see me, okay? Wait, what? Why would I? The sound of muffled footsteps started behind the bedroom door. Viv whirled around and hid the laptop behind her back. "Shoot," Troy whispered. "Viv, help me distract him." Before Viv could respond, the doors swung open. A middle-aged man wearing glasses and a cardigan stood in the doorway. His black hair was tied back into a short ponytail. Stuck to the side of his forehead was a bead, button for entering artificial dreams. It looked like a dewdrop with a black dot suspended inside it. "Hi, Kindred." Joy hurried over to them, suddenly all smiles. "You're finally up. How's Sharp?" Sharp was Kindred's pupil. The two of them had been meeting via shared dream ever since Kindred moved to Earth with Viv and Joy. "He's fine. We got our work done quicker than expected." Kindred pinched the bead with his finger and thumb and eased it off. "It seems you're quite early as well." Yeah. I got so much done at coding club, they decided to let me leave before everyone else." Viv knew Joy loved coding too much for that to be an excuse. What was with her today? Whatever it was, Viv couldn't get involved. She had to delete the email before Kindred noticed she had his laptop. "Well, speaking of getting work done, I have a ton of homework to do," Viv said, backing away. "See you at dinner." "Viv, wait," said Joy. She stepped towards her and grabbed her shoulder. "Aren't you going to tell him?" Viv froze. "No, please don't." "Tell him about what?" "The talent show. Don't tell me you've forgotten already." Viv's hold on the laptop turned to a vice grip. No. "Oh," said Kindred. "Is that happening soon?" "Yeah, in 2 weeks. The winner gets a trophy and £100. Viv could play the guitar for everyone. Wouldn't that be amazing?" "Indeed it would," Kindred said, delighted. "What do you think, Viv?" By now, Viv could hardly register what they were saying. Their words merged with the fog consuming her mind. "I can't share my music. I can't. It'll make them—" Kindred tilted his head. "Viv, are you all right? You look nervous." "Nervous? Why would she be nervous?" Joy said. "You're going to blow everyone away, right, Viv?" Viv's mouth was dry. She had to get out of this. She had to say no. But Joy sounded so excited. Kindred smiled. "It's up to you, Viv, but I think you'll do wonderfully as well. We'd both be so happy to see you perform." Happy. The word pierced through the fog like a javelin and buried itself deep in her mind. Happy. It would make them happy. Viv looked at Joy. She looked at Kindred. They were smiling. Viv loved making people smile. If she said no, those smiles would disappear. She would disappoint them. She would make them sad. She would hurt them. Viv couldn't let that happen, no matter what. So, with a big smile, she told Kindred, "Yes, I'd love to play in the talent show. I can't wait." Joy wrapped her arms around Viv and bounced up and down. "That's amazing! You're going to be the most awesome, most talented person there. I just know it." Kindred chuckled. "Very well. Now, did your teachers tell you how to sign up?" "Oh." Joy pulled away and turned to Kindred. "There's supposed to be an email with a consent form. You just fill it out and send it back." Viv's heart sank. The email. She hadn't gotten to it in time. "All right then," Kindred said. "I'll just get my laptop and—" "Wait!" Viv pulled the laptop from behind her back. She felt like she was handing her executioner the axe. "I wanted to play some games on it for a bit." Kindred looked puzzled. "Games? I thought you had homework." "That doesn't matter. Come on, let's go to the kitchen and fill this thing out," Joy said. "I was going to complete it in my study. I have some work to do there." "But the kitchen has a table too, right? Right, Viv?" Roy elbowed Viv in the arm. All right, Viv said flatly. Kindred frowned. You're acting awfully strange, Joy. Is there something you're not telling me? Of course not. All I'm saying is that you can totally go back to your study later. What's wrong with that? It's not like there's anything special in there. Now I know you're hiding something. What is it? Did you root your phone? No, said Troy indignantly. Look, it's fine. She pulled out her phone and showed it to him, as if he'd be able to tell just by looking at it. Right. Viv, my laptop, please. I'm going to the study. As Viv handed Kindred the laptop, a look of panic flashed across Joy's face. Viv bit her lip. Just what had Joy gotten herself into? The girls followed Kindred into the study. By their standards, there was nothing unusual about it. Sure, most studies didn't have holographic screens floating about or a portal generator standing in the corner, but there was a mahogany desk and a swivel chair, and the shelves were lined with books on human history. It felt like his space. Which might be why he made a beeline for the one thing in the room that was off. A glass sphere sat on the side of the desk, partially obscured by random papers. It was the size of a snow globe and had a glowing red, green, and blue lines running through it. Kindred picked it up and studied it. Joy, he said, his voice low. Is this yours? No, she replied. Kindred tapped the side twice with one finger. A small holographic display popped up. On it was a loading progress bar, along with the message, Hello, Joy. Transmission 98% complete. Joy let out a nervous laugh. Maybe? That was quite delightful. Thank you so much to Dream Photographer for sharing that first chapter of Soul Devs. And we've been following along with Joy and Kindred and now Viv. And I've seen a lot of the story start to, reform and change. And it seems very nice. Like it still has those same cool vibes of just these nice little kinder ones and just some shenanigans. So it's like, okay, both of them were up to something. Una did ask a question. The target wasn't that email, and Dream Photographer says no, Droy's target, only Viv's. Okay. I mean, not Droy's target, only Viv's. So Viv was trying to delete the email for the talent show, right? Because she didn't want to participate in the talent show. Is that correct? Or was there another email that she was trying to delete? But Droy obviously was trying to do something else in the office, and we don't know what she was doing. Some kind of transmission was complete. Almost complete. Anyway. Una says, that was fun and sweet. That was. Thank you so much to Dream Cartographer for sharing that. By the way, Una, you're the one who redeemed the tea, so did you ever choose which mug you wanted me to put the tea in? Feel free to put that in the chat. I also need to, that is part of the 3K you submitted for your mentorship program application. Awesome! Way to go. Great job. Thank you so much for sharing with that. That is very nice. Okay. The results are supposed to come today. All right. Well, much success to you with that. That was a really nice one. It was good to read that. Yeah. All right. Should we? Excuse me. Do another sprint, maybe? $29. That's quite some time. By that time, it will be midnight, so that's a good little sprint thing to do, I guess. It's going to be quite a lengthy sprint, but I think it's good to do. And for those of you who don't want to sprint, you can keep chatting in the chat and talking about my kindred voice is good. Oh, thank you. Well, I was like, oh no, I'm not doing a good job. Like, I can imagine the characters, but I can't always actually sound like the way I can think that they sound. I'm glad you enjoyed me reading. It was really fun to read. And I'm glad that you think that the kindred voice was good. Let's go to the Rainforest Retreat and start another sprint for 29 minutes. If you guys would like to go to the Discord and start the sprint, you can. If not, you can stay right where you are in this Twitch chat and we will sprint here as well. If you don't want to sprint at all, no worries. We will still do stuff in the chat. There was something else that we were supposed to be doing. Christ Rider redeemed gift for the chat, I know. So we will have to go ahead and give you guys... I'll probably send you guys links later. Because... I'm probably gonna send you guys links to a gift later in the chat. Okay, let's see what else. If I missed anything. Oh, AJ did redeem to generate an AI image. AJ, are you still here? If not, sorry. But the sprint has begun. So we are going to go ahead and start with the music. I can turn the music down a bit. Let me know if the music is too loud for you. I don't know if AJ is still around, but we are supposed to be generating an AI image. Alright, AJ had earlier redeemed dignified mushrooms, dignified marshmallows in tuxedos. I don't know if AJ is still here, but here are the dignified marshmallows. I like how they think that the dignified marshmallows are cats and dogs. Dignified marshmallows in tuxedos. They're all dogs and cats. Like, you'd think that this is what dignified marshmallows in tuxedos are. They have to be animals. Very interesting. I'm going to have to share this in the Discord so AJ can see it, because it's my fault for not getting to it yet, and I don't think AJ is still here on the stream. But this is very interesting. Thank you so much again to AJ for redeeming this very weird, fancy, and adorable, as Evil Inkpin says, little image. Alright, we have 26 minutes and 51 seconds still on the clock for all you sprinters out there. The fourth one is cute. Yes, quite cute. The last one is close, yeah. It was. It's like somebody made that with marshmallows, real marshmallows. That they just painted on their little face with icing or something. Alright, everybody. We have 23:19 on the clock. And we are in the middle of the sprint. The bird says off to bed for me. Hit Nano par for the day. Woohoo! Great job. I'm so glad you hit par. Do have a blessed rest. Thank you so much for chilling with us in the stream. God bless, much success, and you have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate it. Callie says pray for Una. What do you mean? We can pray for Una. I pray for all of you guys. But also, Una, you still didn't choose the mug you want me to drink the tea out of? You redeemed a tea, but I can't do it because you didn't tell me what mug to drink out of. Also, you have to choose what tea I drink. Wait, where's the tea? Some of them we already drank. So, I'm going to make it where you can't choose those. You can choose hot cinnamon, or cranberry harvest. I think those are the only ones that we didn't try yet. The other ones in there are Christmas. So I don't know where Una is, but Una, you can, you can choose either hot cinnamon or cranberry harvest tea. Also you have to choose what mug I drink out of. If Una does not choose, I will just have to pick something myself. Callie has redeemed another roasty toasty. You guys are redeeming celebrations. 19 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock for all you out there. Okay. Evil Ink Pen says, I'm saving up my points. This Ko-fi streamer bot is still here, letting you know that if you do donate to my Ko-fi page while I'm streaming, fun stuff can happen. Una, were you in an ad or something? Or did you hear? Or do you not want to choose a mug? You can choose a mug and choose the tea that I drink. Because you're the person who redeemed Drink Up, isn't it? Did you choose which tea you want me to drink? I can show the choices again. There is hot cinnamon. And there is cranberry harvest. So which one did you say? Cinnamon. Okay. Now, which mug do you want me to drink out of? The Ko-fi mug? A nano mug? The Myrtle mug? The special Myrtle mug will change colors when I put hot liquid in it. We also have World Anvil mugs. We have Escape This Podcast mugs. Solve This Myrtle mugs. So whichever one you want me to use, let me know. The one that changes, says Una. Alrighty. Thank you so much again for the roasty toasty. Alright guys, look at this. Looks like a totally unsuspecting black mug, right? If you look closely, you kind of see something, but not really. Let me move this. See what happens. Will it change? Ah, it's happening! You guys see it? It's changing! Ah, it has become Myrtle mug. Whoa! Ah! I'm spilling hot water on myself! Okay. It says on this side, coffee first, then logic. On this side says, Myrtle. If you don't know what Myrtle is, it is a fun game. Whew. I'm glad that I didn't spill too much on myself, but I did spill some. Danny! Hello, hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Yes. So Myrtle is a game, a daily game like Wordle, only it's murder mystery logic puzzles. And this mug changes mysteriously and reveals the message. Now it's time for me to put the cinnamon tea. How are you, Danny? Una says, the knowledge that a marshmallow can be effectively toasted with a candle will be important for me at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, you can get it really, really, really roasted toasted. Oh, I smell the cinnamon already. It smells so good. Gonna add a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit more. Okay. Alright, we're gonna stir, stir, stir. I see that, who was this? Give me a writing prompt dialogue at a scene where two siblings are talking, but they just found out they're siblings. Okay, so you want me to give you a prompt for what to write about these siblings, or are you trying to give me that prompt, or are you trying to put that prompt in the box, or are you trying to put the prompt on the wheel? Please let me know, because I don't have an add a prompt redeem yet, and I need to add one because you guys have been trying to give me a lot of prompts, but I need to make a redeem that says add a prompt to the wheel, because that wasn't one. Danny Fandom says, I just got off a flight and prepping for another this weekend. Nice. Okay, so you do want a prompt. You want a prompt for this. Dream cartographer! You're impressed by how hard the song goes. Well, thank you. I didn't know it was that much of a bop. Okay, you want a dialogue line to use at a scene where two siblings are talking, but they just found out they're siblings. So you want the prompt to be after they already just found out they were siblings, or to be something they were talking about before they found out they were siblings? Because if I just found out I was siblings with a strange person that I wasn't familiar with, I would probably want to, like... Okay, so did they know each other beforehand? At all? But just didn't know that they were siblings? Or did they not know each other at all? 12 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yeah, so I would say if they don't know each other at all, I would probably want like basic questions, like icebreaker type questions, like what's your favorite food, what's your favorite color, stuff like that. But I think that's a little bit shallow. Is it more of like, you know, where have you been? What are you doing now? Like, how old are these siblings as well? Are they adults? Are they teenagers? Are they children? And what are the circumstances of them finding out that they are each other's siblings? Is it that they share one parent? Do they share both parents? What is the story here? It's very interesting to think about that. So there's lots of different directions I think that they could go in. especially depending on the other particulars of the story. So, I guess the prompt would be exploring the past. Ooh. Autumn says, so kind of. He was working from the kingdom that locked her up. And now he left the kingdom to join the sibling. Okay, so I think that you're saying that there is a brother and a sister. And the brother was working for the kingdom that had his sister locked up, but he didn't know that she was a sister. So once he stopped working for that kingdom and left, he went to go... So did he find out she was his sister and then broke her out and then they left together? Or did he just break her out for a different reason and then after that he figured out that she was his sister? As Evelyn Finn says, family drama. Yes, there's a lot of drama here. They left together, okay. So I would think that maybe something they can talk about is he can tell her how life was working for this kingdom. And maybe she can tell him how life was imprisoned by the kingdom. I don't know the conditions under which she was imprisoned. I don't know how long she was locked up. I don't know. But I guess maybe what was she supposed to be locked up for? That could be another point of thinking. Like, maybe they could talk about the accusation. Was it a true accusation? Or was it a false accusation? Or did they just lock her up just to lock her up? Oh, wow. He's human and she's a demon. She's not fully human. Interesting. Well, that's already something to talk about. Does he know that she's not fully human? Because, yeah, that could be a thing to talk about. Is she locked up because she is part demon? Is that something that the kingdom decides to do? Lock them up because of what they are? Yep, okay. Got it. Alright, so yeah. I guess that they could talk about that. He can talk about, you know, his experience in working for this kingdom, and he probably thought that the kingdom was a little bit unfair. Excuse me. And he could, and she could tell about, like, how she was being treated in the prison, I guess. I don't know. If they want to just do a chill conversation, kind of like catching up siblings, I would go for like the icebreaker type approach about like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What is something you enjoy? Even in prison, she could have had things that she enjoys. If there was a small window she could gaze out of or hear the birds from or something, I don't know. Something that she could have enjoyed there. Or she could have missed something that she didn't have in prison that she had when she was out of prison, which could be something as simple as just like, you know, taking a stroll in the forest or something. She can just say how she missed doing that when she was in prison. Or he can tell about the things about what happened. Yes, of course, prison is still prison. I'm not saying she was having a good time in there. I'm just saying that if Autumn wants to write about them talking about something, they can talk about something that they enjoy. But you would think, well, she probably didn't enjoy anything because she was in prison. But it's possible to enjoy some things. Or she can not enjoy anything in the prison and she can just enjoy thinking about when she wasn't in the prison. Or she could tell him like, okay, I'm so glad I'm out of here because now I can do this that I couldn't have done when I was in prison. So there's a lot of different angles to go at. Take this prompt. But this sounds like a very interesting story. Okay, the coffee. I'm saying coffee because it says first coffee, then logic here on this mug. It should say first tea, then logic because... Ah! Thank you so much! I appreciate you donating in the Ko-fi link. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dream Cartographer. Awesome. And I do have a... I'm gonna have a donation wheel where when people donate, then they get to choose something ridiculous for me to do. So since I don't have that yet, is there something ridiculous that you'd like me to do, Dream Cartographer? And I will do it. I am so grateful for all the donations. Thank you. So let me know what ridiculous thing you want me to do. We have 5 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. The cinnamon is good. It's very mild though. I don't taste it very strong. The thing is, it might be because I ate too many marshmallows. Oh no! Drinkadarver loves this one bad apple rap. So I told Drinkadarver about one bad apple. I don't even remember how it came up, but Drinkadarver loves it now. And so basically there's a show called Electric Company. Now there was an older show called Electric Company way back in like the 90s or 80s even maybe. I don't know. But there was a new version that came out in the 2000s. And it had Lin-Manuel Miranda, which a lot of people know now. But he was on there. And I forget his name, but he plays on The Good Place. He was also on the show. So they both were rapping at this point. They were playing an apple and a Frankfurter because it was like a food town. Yes, I love the theme song as well. But Dream Cartographer wants me to rap the one bad apple rap. So I will do it while there's 3:30 on the clock, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And hopefully I can do it before the sprint ends, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Draw. Where do I start? Oh, this is dreadful. He wants some negative words. I got a head full of rhymes that are terrible and wicked, and I can make the terrible terrific when I kick it. What wicked? I can flip it and reverse it and make it wonderful without the need to rehearse it. Take a head full of dreadful and make it dreamy. I can turn your sadness into smiles when you see me. Oh, leave me alone. I think this place is awful. You're a Frankfurter. Well, I prefer waffle. Every frozen food is horrendous, and this is going from autumn to stupendous. When this started, see, I knew you were resilient, more like resentful. See, that's brilliant. What? Bad apple, give me another word. I can make it positive, rest assured. Jealous, joyful, repulsive, refined, gross, great. What else you got on your mind? This is dumb, it's divine. I'm delighted you visited. It's a little magnificent, isn't it? Spoiled, sparkling, loud laughter. We can live horribly happily ever after. Which, that makes no sense because I was rapping both parts. But basically, the sheriff was fighting the bad apple with good words, and the bad apple was using the bad words. So they kind of had a battle, and the sheriff won at the end, and the sheriff was played by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'm going to have to give you guys a link in the chat because you guys will not know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm sure that I can probably show you guys because Hopefully I don't get copyright banned for this. Copyright strike. I'm almost for certain.
For my business because of its...
Not an ad for Wix. Please go somewhere. I'm going to just show this on screen and hope that they do not give me a copyright ban. I am almost for certain they won't, though.
It was moments before high noon in Cold Creek. The sun was ablazing. The townfolk were nervous. And down on Main Street, a Frankfurter and an apple prepared to face off. They both looked confident.
Ready?
Ready. Draw. Where do I start? Oh, this is dreadful. You want some negative words? I got a head full of rhymes that are terrible and wicked.
And I can make the terrible terrific when I kick it. What wicked? I can flip it and reverse it. Make it wonderful without the need to rehearse it. Take your head full of dreadful and make it dreamy. I can turn your sadness into smiles when you see me.
Oh, leave me alone. I think this place is awful. You're a Frankfurter, well, I prefer a falafel. Every waffle, every frozen food is horrendous.
And this is going from awesome to stupendous. When this started, see, I knew you were resilient.
More like resentful.
See, that's brilliant.
What?
Bad apple, give me another word. I can make it positive, rest assured.
Jealous.
Joyful.
Repulsive.
Refined.
Gross.
Great, what else you got on your mind?
This is dumb.
It's divine, I'm delighted you visited.
Miserable.
It's a little magnificent, isn't it?
Spoiled.
Sparkling.
Lousy.
Laughter, we can live.
Horribly.
Happily ever after.
That's hilarious. So that's what Dream Car Talker loves me to do. So that's what I tried to do. I did not do a good enough job as them. You thought that was freestyle? No way! I cannot do freestyle like that. That is too talented for for freestyle. For you guys that are sprinting, the sprint is over. Hopefully you guys did good words. I got very distracted. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even join the sprint. I was supposed to join with same. And then I'm going to now add the words that I did, which is probably not many. 863. All right, I only did 152 new words, but it's more than I had before. Autumn says I need 461 words to get to 25K. Whoa, you're so close. Great job. I'm not even that close. I don't even think, let me look at my Nano. And I know that there were some days that I typed, but I did not actually log the points. But still, I doubt if I'm at 25K of Nano. Right now, what I have logged in Nano is literally 9,979 out of 50,000 words, which personally, I am probably not over 10,000. I mean, I'm probably at like a little bit above 10,000, maybe 11. I mean, not 1,000, 100. 10 or 11. Wait, yes, 1,000. Ugh, it's past midnight. I'm starting to get confused. It is literally has just turned 12 a.m. So, yes, so I am almost to 10,000. Maybe I might be at 10. I know I'm not over 15,000. I'm sure I'm not over 15,000. But all the progress is good. Good progress, you guys. Rachel says, did you know you can backtrack what you wrote in the Nano website? Yes, I can. And thank you so much, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I just need to do it. So what I am going to have to do is go and look at my streams that I did on the weekend, because it was this past weekend that I did not calculate the words that I was writing, but I did on stream. So I will just look back at the stream, see what word I did, and then put it in. Yeah, Una, you're right. My version would improve with the second voice because me doing both the points is both confusing and it makes it where I have to pause to breathe and stuff like that. An innocent special guest. What? But you're saying a special guest would be on the stream rapping that with me? I mean, the only person who could probably do it would be Wild Zoo Guy, because he's my brother and he knows the rap also. So he could choose one part, I choose the other part, and then we could both rap. I don't know anybody else who would know the rap enough to do it. But yeah, I'll let him know that you guys want him to play the part. So who would you guys like to play the Frankfurter, aka Lin-Manuel, and who would you like to play the Bad Apple? Who do you think would play it? Evil Inkpen. Every time I mention that I have brothers. Oh, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you, Rachel Ellie. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Feel free to let me know what your name is. But yes, I have this tea. I will drink some. Rachel is fine. Nice. Yes. Rachel Ellie? I got it right the second time, okay. I'm glad. Sorry about that. It was all connected together, so I almost wanted to say Rachel, but I was like, wait. It looks like two names. Evil Inkpen says, I forget easily. Yes, Evil Inkpen. So every single time I mention that I have brothers, then Evil Inkpen says, what? Brothers? Like, remember Wild Zoo Guy's been in the chat, Josiah Source has been in the chat. Those are my brothers. My sister was also on a stream one time, but it wasn't her face, but she was playing Roblox with me. So we were on the screen. So I have 3 younger siblings.
I know. Everyone loves me. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Oh, thank you so much, Dream Cartographer. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Much love. That gives you peace. What gives you peace? The siblings? Wait, what? Dream Cartographer says, I subscribed at the beginning of the stream. Well, what just happened? Was it that delayed? You were sick of the ads. Well, I'm glad you did subscribe. I don't know why it didn't kick in until now, but thank you. Oh, you left and came back. When you left and came back, then they allowed you to announce it. That's cool. And it says, every time I think that I'm mixing or forgetting your only brother's name. Oh. I see now why you're at peace. Because when I say my brother, I either say Josiah Source or I say Wild Zoo Guy. And then you're probably like, wait, what? I thought that it was Wild Zoo Guy. Or wait, what? I thought that it was Josiah Source. But they're both true. So yeah, I can see how it can get confusing. And our real life names are even more confusing. For those of you who don't know, my name is Osandra in real life. I'm known by Wordy Girl usually, but Osandra is a weird name. And my siblings also start with O. It's just so funny. So yeah. Yeah. So, it's past midnight. We got our words. We got our... Evil Inkpen is butting a surprised face. Did you not know my name? You didn't know my real name? No. I am surprising Evil Ink Ben too much. Real name? Gasp. Yeah. Well, at least someone doesn't tell his real name. He's not going to. Oh. No. Yeah, someone is not going to tell his real name. Don't worry about that part. I can relate, says Una. Thank you for redeeming that cinnamon tea. It tastes pretty good, but I still feel like it is a little mild. I don't know if it's because of the sweet marshmallow that I had to eat. I ate so many marshmallows. But this is one of those kinds of teas that I probably would put 2 tea bags in so they can be stronger. Because it's very mild cinnamon. It's very mild cinnamon. I don't know if it's just me because I have a high tolerance of cinnamon. Where it does taste like a little bit of a hint of cinnamon. It doesn't taste like the whole thing. It's just like, cinnamon. Like, you know. Oh, no. Rachel says, do you put tea in the microwave? Well, sometimes. I admit that I do sometimes. But I have, for the stream, this cute little retro kettle that plugs into the wall. And that is what we get the tea with. So, thankfully I did not heat this up in the microwave, but I know that a lot of Brits especially are very offended by heating up tea in the microwave. Yes, most Americans put tea in the microwave. I am wondering, are you an American, Rachel? Or no? I'm starting to think you might not be. What? Microwave tea? Gasp. You are American. Okay. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Why not? Why not put it in the microwave? Oh, you love making people uncomfortable. Evil Ink said, I'm American and I don't microwave tea. All right, Danny's taking off. Have a blessed one, Danny. Thank you so much for joining the stream as always. Much love. I appreciate you so much. Have a blessed evening. God bless, much success. And guys, you go subscribe to Danny Fandoms. Does some cool streams. Also, the Ko-fi stream bot has posted my link in the chat again. Dream Cartographer donated and made me rap a thing. And a cool sound happened, and a co-host appeared. Evil Inkpen says, microwaving tea! Gasp! Blasphemy! Yeah, so sometimes I will microwave tea, but I understand that microwaving tea is a little weird. But, I mean, if it gets the water hot enough, I don't think it's a problem. The funny thing would be if you got somebody 2 mugs of tea. One had microwave tea and one had kettle tea. Would they be able to taste the difference? Ona says, I use a kettle, but that's because it's for family time more often than not. Rachel says, what kind of cinnamon tea is that? Okay, so Una redeemed for me to drink the tea, and this is Bigelow Classic Hot Cinnamon Bold Spice with a Sweet Heat Black Tea. So that is what Una chose for me to make tea. So usually if you guys redeem, what is it called? Tea time or something? Drink up? I don't know. But there's a little mug on it. And when you redeem that, I will make myself some tea. And you can choose what tea I make. So we've done a lot of them over the course of fall. And there's only one fall flavor that we haven't tried yet. It is this cranberry one. So the cranberry harvest one, that will be the next one I try. And after that, the Christmas teas will be unlocked. You used a microwave in the office, and it was the same. Yep. I want to know for science if people can taste the difference. Spill the tea, sis. Well, the funny thing is I accidentally spilled some, but it was before I put the tea bag in. I accidentally spilled some of the hot water because I was showing everybody that this mug, see, this is one of the changing mugs, and you see it's starting to change back already. It was a completely black mug, but when I poured in the hot water, then it became white. So now that the hot water is going down, you see that the top is starting to turn black again. So when I was trying to show you guys on stream, then I accidentally spilled some. Thankfully, I didn't get really badly burned or anything. Yeah, I would personally probably just put 2 bags of that cinnamon. I don't know. It's not enough cinnamon for me, but I guess I just have such a high cinnamon tolerance or something. Yes, the secret message is slowly vanishing. It is. Coffee first, then logic. Coffee first, then logic. This is a Myrtle mug. You guys, please look up Myrtle. It's interesting. It's one of those daily games, like Wordle, that blew up because of Wordle. I also have a Myrtle book. I was one of the first people to pre-order the Myrtle book. So basically, Myrtle, you can search it online, but you can also play them in the book. So this is kind of how it looks. Codes, Mysteries, Myrtle. And it's very interesting. It's a logic puzzle type game. I play tested some of the puzzles for the book as well. Looks old, yeah. It looks old for one because I didn't take care of it, unfortunately. The book is kind of bent, but it's actually new. It was just, it ended up sliding into a spot that made it not straight anymore. So I have to put it probably on a shelf between 2 books so that it can straighten out. But it also looks retro old. Like the design of it is intended to look like retro. Like you see how like the logo looks and how this is. It looks very retro. And I like that style. Even the back of it looks quite retro. I like that kind of, yes, very snazzy. I like that kind of style. Okay. Well, the tea is almost gone, and you see the mug as turning back black. I'm about to finish the rest of the tea. I'm gonna hold this right here. I don't know. I'm gonna face the light and see if you start to see it turn back before your very eyes. Evil Inkman says Wordy is leaving us. You're right, you know that I am about to leave. Also, I was trying to drink all the rest of the tea. I do have to go to work tomorrow, so... I mean, technically today, in a couple of hours. I have a bloom on my head and wield magic. Oh no. Am I druid? Not sure about that. Rachel says, I want tea now. Yes, tea is good. And look at the back. First coffee, then logic. That's what it says. But it's slowly turning back. Yes, exactly. Rachel says, that's not coffee. It sure isn't. I would love if they made a tea version of this. First tea, then logic. The fun fact is, in the World Anvil community, not this one. Oh man, I don't even have the other one. Yes, first beverage, then logic. Very generic. Yeah, so there was a World Anvil mug that said, grab your coffee and go world build. And I said, I would rather say tea because I don't drink coffee. So a lot of people in the community were like, yeah, tea. Make one that says tea. And then they made one within like 15 minutes. And I was like, whoa, thanks. And I quickly ordered mine because I wanted to show that I appreciated them, including tea instead of just coffee. And unfortunately, the Myrtle mugs were already made. And I guess so many people drink coffee that it's not like even a problem. But you see, it's almost gone now. It's almost completely black again. So this mug started off black. And when I poured the tea into it, it turned white. And the secret message was revealed. And now the tea is gone, so the mug is back completely black, which is very interesting. All right, so you would have defined that, yes, exactly. Not like coffee. No coffee, love. You like coffee, Blinkpin, I assume. Yeah. Well, I like water more than coffee. And I know you don't like water, so you don't have water, love. First coffee, then logic. I write after my chocolate milk. Blinkpin said, someone do something. Stall her. Dream Cartographer doesn't like coffee either. Alright, so how many of you guys really like coffee in the chat and how many of you guys don't? Dream? Gasp. Evil Inkpen must really love coffee. Team Coffee, says Autumn. I love coffee, says Evil Inkpen. Alright, so we have some coffee drinkers here, but we also have some non-coffee drinkers. But even the coffee drinkers like tea, I believe. Don't you guys like tea too? Doesn't matter, says it's great, but spilled someday. Oh man. You spilled some today? Oh no! Are you right? Ellie says, I don't drink coffee, but I can drink herbal tea, which I have never tried. Interesting. Yes, the coffee drinkers seem to love tea as well. Autumn says iced coffee. Galley, gasp. Yeah. Very fun to figure out opinions and stuff like that. In my Discord server, we have questions of the day, and we ask all sorts of kinds of questions kind of like this. So it's quite fun. But I think it's time to raid. Thank you so much for doing the Discord command. If you guys would like to join the Discord, please do click that link in the chat. But we're going to try to find out who we need to raid because we, I really have to go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, joining me in the stream. Thank you again to Dream Cartographer for donating, for subscribing, and for sharing the work so we can read it. Have a blessed one, everybody. Thank you so much. Much love. Ooh. We have a lot of people who are streaming. Do you guys want to go ahead and raid Game of Tomes for more writers? We also have Big Black Eye Reviews, who is doing Marvel's Spider-Man. We also have JC Boom, who is writing. We have Pride Ascending, who is writing. And then we also have the Hoot House live stream with the owls. So which one would you guys like to raid? I don't know. You guys choose. Feel free to choose. I don't know. Writing. All right, writing. So there's like 3 writers. There's Game of Tomes, which is just probably a lobby. But we have JC Boom, who is writing, and Pride Ascending, who is writing. Number 3. Who is number 3? Was it Pride Ascending? I don't know what order I said things in the first time. And it says I blinked. What happened? We are about to go on a raid. Because I have to go to sleep. So thank you guys so much for being so awesome. I appreciate all the stuff you guys did. God bless and much success with all the stuff you guys are working on. And yeah. We rated Pride Ascending before. I don't know if we rated JC Boom before. So I guess we can raid JC Boom. I don't know. Let me just see what they're doing. It looks like they are printing. Oh. Okay. Their channel is probably more mature. So we're going to raid Pride Ascending. Because I see that JC Boom has... Oh, some people want to raid JC Boom. Okay, so we will. But it looks like JC Boom has an 18+ channel. I do not know if they're doing 18+ stuff right now, but they're 18+ channel, which means they have a warning on there. I don't know if they're even going to let me rate them, but I can try. So, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Hopefully I will stream again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And, yeah. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow at the same time. Same bat time, same bat channel. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're gonna try to get some more words in. So, thank you so much. I'm going to show the credits. Have a blessed one. God bless, much success. And we're starting the raid if you'd like to stick around. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye. Much love.